Why aren't we commanded to gather in one location like the early saints?
One of the places where they have that is Doctrine and Covenants, section 29, verse 8, which they had received in September of 1830. Wherefore the decree hath gone forth from the Father that they shall be gathered in unto one place upon the face of this land, to prepare their hearts and to be prepared in all things against the day when tribulation and desolation are sent forth upon the wicked. So the reason why they're commanded to gather is for strength. The early days of the church were at times very lonely days for Joseph Smith because almost nobody believed. And Joseph, he loved being around people. He loved people being happy. It must have been an incredibly difficult thing for him to have people despise him and to hate what he had to say. And so you can see in these early days, as people begin to believe, Joseph wants to be together with the saints. And I think the Lord knows that our testimonies are strengthened when we're around other people's testimonies. When we mourn with those who mourn and we weep with those who are weeping, when we struggle and we share with each other those burdens, somehow our burden gets a little bit lighter. And so they were commanded to do it, and for a time it was the way to keep the church strong. Mm-hmm. The persecutions become incredibly intense. And women and men who came before us had to rely on each other physically next door to them to help them. And in the 20th century, the Lord, through his prophets, has explained that the church, is strong enough to maintain. We're not going anywhere. Now it is to build up the kingdom everywhere throughout the world. I have a personal experience with this because my family was converted in the Netherlands. And at the time they were converted, that the idea was still that you need to move to join with the rest of the saints. Now, as people embrace the gospel, they're to build up the church where they're at and to try to create their own little Zions in the places they're at.